So let's just have a nice, we've got a couple of sicky people in the class today, so we'll just have a really lovely, gentle Pilates class. And then just keep the shoulders down, guys, and just take a really deep stretch towards the inner thigh and come on over. Take a beautiful breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then take this hand into the inner calf area and then take the gaze up to the ceiling, bring the shoulder back so you're opening up the chest a little bit. Take a breath in and out. In and out. Last one, breath in. And then gently up into warrior pose. Just find that strength in the legs. Dip a little bit more. Just take it easy, Ruth. I could hear it in your voice actually, darling. And then take that hand up to ceiling. You can straighten that front leg. And just hold. Bring your hand back a little bit. Open up the chest on that side. Take a breath in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Breath in. And out. Well done. Back to centre position. Before we do it on the other side, we're going to take a really nice chin to chest. Then we're going to take our hips backwards, our weight forwards, and gently start rolling down. Nice and slowly, nice and sequentially, just bone by bone. If the legs are lovely and wide, you will feel it through the inner thigh. You might not get palms down, you might not only get fingertips, but just wherever you feel comfortable. Or you may get elbows depending on how wide your legs are and how flexible. And then just take a gentle swaying action. Oh, forwards and back. So don't lift the foot, but just sway into the heel, then sway into the ball. Just ironing out any tight bits. To get back up, you can always bring the feet in, back together, or if you feel confident with the abdominals, you can push the heel in to the floor. So push the heels deep into the floor, draw that belly button in, and softly start restacking the spine back up. Oh, well done, brilliant. And let's go to the other side. So just take a big side bend, take a beautiful breath in, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Last one, breath in, and out. Then take the hand to the inner calf, take that arm up, pull the shoulder blades back, open up the front of the chest. Again, deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, in, and gently up, back into that warrior pose. Slide the scapula down, take that hand to the back, the other hand towards the ceiling. You can keep bent or you can straighten. Bring the shoulders back, take a breath in. Do you know, I saw Serena last night, you know, she works now, but she was off last Friday. She went, oh, I love my Friday class, I've missed it. I think I might try and change my days. And then just take high sleep. Take the palm, not the palm, sorry, interlink your fingers and really open up that chest. We carry a lot of tension through the chest, and then gently with the chin. And then again, hips all the way backwards, just come into a square back. Just feel if you've got any tension through the pectoral wall, the chest muscles, and then gently push the heels in, use the core to bring yourself back to centre. And back in. Good, well done, feel all open now. Okay, let's just take some big circles. Remember, if that feels too much, Sometimes if you've got a bit of an impingement in the shoulder, it can do, so you might just want to take a low lever instead. And the other way, let's go for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. When you can today and you feel confident, just try and do the moves the other side with your arms closed. Really working on the nervous system, taking the visual away, trying to improve that vestibular. And then circle back the other way. And relax, well done. And then start warming up through the calf muscles. So, let's just gently take our arms out. Really feel like you're reaching your middle fingers. And then palms up and then over. Hold. And down. Really control. So up first, then when you take the palms up, come up into calf raise. Back and down. And again. Hold. Back and down. Beautiful. 4 more. And down. And just really feel like you are moving that navel in towards your backbone. Focusing on that balance system. 2 more. Let's see if we can stay up on the next one. Take it up. Let's hold. Bring your arms down, but don't bring your feet down. Hold, 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 and relax. Well done. Good. Okay, let's take it into a nice wide-ish squat. So keep the shoulders down, tight through the tummy, and bring it down. You can bring your arms together or your hands if you feel better, but try not to hike the shoulders up. And again. Good. Let's do 10 more. 10. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, beautiful. Okay, let's just have a little bit more flow. And round. And 2. And 3. I've just checked the weather for Spain though. It's not great tomorrow. I'm wondering if I need to repack my little hand. Well, I haven't even got hand luggage. You'd be very proud of me, ladies. I've like got about 5 kilo, that's it. And then over. I've got 2 dresses in, a caftan, a costume, a couple of pairs of shorts. Thinking of doing a YouTube channel, you know. How to pack lots into the tiny space. 2 and 1. Well done. And then the other way. And round. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and then over. Beautiful. 3, 4, 4 more. 4, 3, 2 and 1. Beautiful. Well done. Let's come back together. Okay, let's just do a little bit of balance work. So let's see if we can just take one leg up. Hold on to something if you need with this hand, the opposite hand. If not, see if you can just soften. It's quite hard, this balance, I always think. And then back. And then forward. And back. Really loading the bones. And back. 2 more. And back. Good, well done. The other side. Lift, back, and 6. You got one side stronger than the other. For 5. For 4. For 3. 2, and 1. Well done. Take a little bit of softness in the knees, guys. Let's do one roll down to stretch out the back of the legs and mobilise the spine. Take the hips back and the weight forwards and just gently start rolling down. And again, have a little rock forwards and backwards. And then side to side. And almost circle if you can. If you can reach the floor, better, because it just helps you feel a bit more stabilised. Circle the other way. Good. Big breath in. And gently up. Bone by bone. Well done, good. We'll do one more balance and then we will stretch out the calves and get down on the floor. So take it into your tree pose. If yogis tend to say get hold of your big toe and pull it like that, but however you feel comfortable getting it up, you might just want to put that foot into the inner calf area. And we're just going to take our hands to prayer today and just hold. And I'm going to progress you if you want. You don't have to do this next one. It's quite hard balance with rotation. I'm not sure even I will be able to do it, but I will try. And just have a little rotation. Back to centre. Rotate. And back. Well done. Hold. Take it up. Really use your breath. Inhale. Out breath. And again. Two more. Last one. Good. Sometimes when you've got cold, so again, just be careful if balance can feel a little bit like you might need to hold on to something today. So the leg that we're standing on, guys, just goes to the back. Take the hips backwards again, roll your weight forwards and gently down. So we're trying to stretch the hamstrings and the IT band. Take a breath in and out. In and gently up. We'll do an opening of the chest when we get on the floor, Ruth. That might help you just breathe a bit. Take one hand behind the back and the hand that's near the front leg, take it up, reach, and then just over. Well done, gorgeous. And remember that one at the back was the leg we were stood on, so we're going to now stand on the other one. Sometimes I do this wrong and do the same leg twice. So again, just bring it up, hold, shoulders down, tight through the tummy. Take your hands to prayer, push your big toe into the mat, and then gently just notice if one side you're okay, the other, this is definitely my weaker side. Beautiful, let's come on up, take a breath in, out breath, in breath, four more, for three, two, last one. Beautiful, well done. That was nearly learnt then. And then take that leg in front to the leg you've been stood on, goes to the back. Hips backwards, weight forwards into that iliotibial outside of the leg. the lateral side of the leg, and definitely gets me into my hamstrings. And again, some deep breaths in at the bottom. And out. In. And out. 2 more. Last one, breath in. And gently up. Oh, beautiful, lovely. Okay, let's come to, I'll go this way actually, I think I'm better in the shot. Okay, so let's come to the edge of our mat. I was going to do some weights today, but I'm not actually. We're going to chin to chest. We're going to take the hips backwards and the weight forwards. So if at home, if anyone's got lymphedema or at risk of lymphedema, we're going to go on to 4-point kneeling. Little bit should be absolutely fine. We're not doing loads. All I want you to do, instead of having your hands directly underneath your elbows, have them slightly forwards. Take a cat-to-cow pose first. So cow, breath in. Get used to spreading your fingers so you're redistributing away evenly. And then round. And the other way. And round. And one more. And round. So we want to load the bones in the wrist because we want them to be strong. All I want you to do, I don't know if you can see this guys, but what I want you to think about doing is dropping the breast. So if you drop the sternum, where the sternum is, the breastbone, if you drop it, notice what happens, that horrible feeling where the shoulders start hiking up towards your ears, and it's not nice. And then lift up, so just get used to doing that movement. Drop, lift, drop, lift. Keep the neck straight, drop, lift, drop, and then hold it. And when you're in 4-point kneeling, that's the position you want to be in. So we're just going to hold, and all we're going to do is take one leg out. If you really don't want to be on wrist, you can come down like this, push the pubic bone down, draw the belly in and lift your leg that way. Yeah, still working through the glutes. But I'm going to do 4-point kneeling. So you draw the belly in, lifting up out of the breastbone, neck nice and long, looking down at the floor. And we're just lifting for 10, lifting for 9, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then the other side, I'm going to take it down on the floor just for those that don't want to do it. So you can either take your hands like this, push the pubic bone down, imagine you've got a hot coal underneath your belly button, if you've come down with me. Draw the belly button up, lengthen the other leg and just lift. So you're lifting above onto the upper thigh area, so the knees coming away as well. Squeezing, squeezing. Drawing the belly in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you're on 4-point kneeling, guys, come down and just do a little windscreen wipe with me, because we're going to stay on our tummies. And we're going to keep working through our chest area, trying to lengthen that chest. If you've got cold, yeah, or you are very kyphotic, so the shoulders do this and hike in, we're going to try and lengthen them. So I want you to take I love this move, we did it last night and a few people that have been sat all week found it quite tough. So push the pubic bone down into the mat. Imagine again that hot coal, draw the belly button away from the mat. Yes, the belly button in towards the spine. Lengthen your middle fingers down towards the feet. I came round last night when I did my class, looked at everyone was looking great. Lifting the head and the upper chest away. So the neck is a continuation. Remember, it goes up to C1, it's all part of the spine. Don't do that. Keep looking down. Keep the core tight. Come down a little bit if it bothers the lower back, it shouldn't do. Take the right arm out to capital T. Hold it. Bring it back in. Take the left arm out to capital T. Hold. Back in. and both. You'll see people that are kyphotic, they really find this move very hard because their chest muscles have shortened so much. And then back in, and again. One arm out to the side, hold, and back in. The other arm, hold, and back in. Both together, hold, and back in. Beautiful. Take it down to the floor. Have a little wiggle. It's nice to release that lower back. Let's go again. Push the pubic bone down. Hands towards the feet. So really reach the middle fingers towards the feet. Imagine you've got marble underneath your nose. You're rolling it away. You're lifting your head and your chest. The neck is nice and long. Keep that core tight. Take one arm out to the side. Hold it. And back in. The other arm. Hold. And back in. Both arms together. Work in the upper traps. If you've got a, you can see when people have got like a vest on, back in, their upper trapezius muscles in the back working. Take one arm out, hold, back in. The other one, hold, back in. Both together, reach, reach, reach. Back in, lower back down. Have a little wiggle again. We've got that 2 more times. So reach the fingers to the feet. Push the pubic bone down, draw the belly away from that imaginary hot coal. Lift the head and the chest. This time take the palms up to ceiling, a little bit more, and then take them out. And then circle for 4, circle for 3, 2, 1. Circle back, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring them back in, lower back down. Little wiggle again. Woo! Last one, push the pubic bone down, hands reach towards the feet, nice length through the neck. Again, take one arm out this time, hold it, circle it, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring it back in, the other side, circle, 1, 2, 3, 4. Back in, both together, out together, circle, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circle back. Have you lost the connection in your tummy? 3, 4. Bring them in. Can you clasp your hands together and reach? Lengthen it. Imagine someone's got a rope and they're pulling the crown of the head along. Hold. And release. Have a nice little windscreen wipe. Side to side. Sorry, Kathy, I keep forgetting about your foot. Oh, no, you managed some of the balance this week. And then just have a little circle. And then circle back. Good. And let's have a beautiful shell stretch. So just take the big toes together. Sit and just reach and really rest. Just rest into it. Taking some breaths in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Try and breathe deeply, not shallow. And walk both arms round to one side. Take the top hand over the bottom. Take a breath in, let the belly. Sorry, take a breath in, let the ribs rise up and out. Out, breath release. And again, inhale, broaden the back. Out, breath release. 2 more. Last one. Beautiful. To the other side. Again, take a breath in, let the upper back, think about the ribs coming up and out. Exhale, release. And again. Two more. Last one. Well done. Oh, nice. Oh, Ruth must have been poorly, bless her. All right, guys, let's come onto your back. I could hear it all in her voice, couldn't you? Like that sore throat and cold. It's horrible. Okay, let's go into, so I think everyone on here is fine with roll up. So we're going to do 2 bridges to 4 roll ups. 2 bridges, 4 roll ups. 2 bridges, 6 roll ups. Okay, so I want you to walk your feet a little bit closer to the bum, opening up through the chest. Yeah, let's take a nice breath in. Again, remember what I said about eyes, guys. So try and just visualise your vertebra now. And in between the vertebrae is obviously your discs that need lots of movement, lots of lotion. So let's take a breath in through the nose. Gently roll the lower back into the mat and start lifting your bum. Keeping the knees parallel, guys. If you need to put a cushion in between the inner thighs or a ball to keep the knees from doing that, then please do. Or a yoga block's pretty good, actually. Breath in through the nose. Keep your eyes closed. Gently restacking that spine back down. It's windy today. I think there's like a storm brewing tomorrow in Girona. The flight's going to be horrible. And then again, gently back. And start lifting the bum, lifting the lower back, the mid back. So in bridge, you want the shoulder blades on the mat, still just sort of teetering on the shoulder blades, not the neck. Hips are nice and level, everything's as flat as you can make it. You've got a little bit of a tip of the tailbone to lengthen through the hips, work the bum, take a breath in, and slowly lower, bum by bum. Motion is lotion for the joints, guys. I like that saying. Unfortunately, I didn't come up with it, but I like it. And then take your arms backwards or to ceiling. If you feel that when you go backwards, you kind of, this all happens and you're not quite sure how to kind of connect, the ribs have to come down. Sometimes by keeping your arms here, it's a little bit easier to keep the ribs together. Obviously, it's a bit harder to get up. So take a breath in through the nose and gently forward, restacking back, and then down, and she's there, and then gently down. And again, chin towards the chest, out breath. Restack against an invisible wall. C-curve with the spine. And again. So just this last one. So 4. Gently back down, keep down. Back into your bridge. Yeah. Let's do 3 bridges actually. So shoulders down on the mat, collarbones nice and wide. They should feel pretty good. You should feel quite open after doing those chest openers. So just take a breath in. Gently roll the lower back into the mat. If you really want a lengthening action, you can start bringing your arms up as well. But make sure the ribs don't come up and away. And you can just lengthen. My ribs are down. Take a breath in at the top. And start bringing your arms and your back down at the same time. If you don't like your arms coming away, keep them on the floor. Yeah. Take a breath in. Gently roll the lower back into the mat. Start lifting the spine. Bone by bone. Sending the knees long, the hips are high. Breath in at the top. Slowly down. I'll say hi to Jenny. Hope Bristol goes well, babe. It's a long way, isn't it, when your kids are at university at the other side of the country? Gently down. Beautiful. Last one, breath in. Gently roll the lower back into the mat. Start lifting your bum, lifting the lower back, lifting the mid back, sending the knees nice and long. You've got this lovely ski slope going on. Take a big breath in at the top. Slowly down. Bum by bum. Oh, gorgeous. Back into 6, guys. So again, either have your arms there or over, whichever one you want. Chin towards the chest. Remember, for those of you who are at home who may be struggling with roll-up, there's lots and lots of props. So keep just going, guys, in your own time. I know mine are all, you all are okay with this. I've got a lovely lady who comes on a Monday and a Tuesday night, and she's got scoliosis. She struggles a bit with roll-up, so she finds that if the ball comes here, it just gives her that little bit more movement. Sometimes by just getting a band, this is not a good one, I want a proper one, then you can, that's not a good idea. Let me show you for those of you watching on the screen. So never let something put you off, never think, oh, I can't do it. There's always modifications. So sometimes I'll give people this as well. And your back, chin towards the chest. You can always reach forward as well with it. Back up, draw the belly in, and back. So there's always ways. Well, you've probably done more than 6. So let's just do another 2, guys. And relax. Well done. Beautiful. Okie dokie. Just cross the ankles. Just bring the knees into chest. And let's do some supine spine work. So let's come back down to the floor. Just give yourself a reminder of your pelvic tilt forward and back. Yeah. Find neutral spine where pubic bone, hip bones, belly button. If you draw a diamond, they're very level. The belly button's not higher than the pubic bone. Yeah. Okie doke. Chin towards the chest. If the back's a bit tender today, you can always do supine spine like this, just to release any tension. But I'm going to take you into tabletop. So bring the right leg up and the left leg up. Remember, if you've got issues with the neck, you can use a ball, or if that's a bit too much, it's a bit too much for me, a ball. You can use a yoga block or yoga cushion. That can feel really lovely. Or just a towel, anything really that just helps the neck. The neck should be nice and long. So inhale, take the knees to the right, the head to the left. Exhale back to centre. Hopefully the shoulders are on the ground or near enough. The other way. Use the core to bring the legs back in. Oh, this feels nice today. And then again. And again. Went out for it's Macy's birthday tomorrow, but we're away, so we went out last night, and I've just wore heels a few times this week, and I can tell on my back a bit. And back. If you want to modify that, take the feet down. If you want to progress it, you can. Inhale, take the knees over. Exhale, take the legs long. The tummy's engaged, the navel is away from that hot curl, imaginary curl at all times when you've got the legs up. And again, we'll do a nice stretch after we've worked the abdominals. In, back to centre. Inhale over. Out, breath, centre. Inhale, bend. Out, breath, centre. The other way. 2 more. Last one each side. And just cross your ankles again, bring that knee into chest. Oh, I've got my washing out, it might dry if it doesn't rain. And then just come on down onto the floor again, and all we're going to do now is supine spine stretch, but just with the knees crossed. So cross your knees really quite tightly, the foot that's on the top. So I've obviously got my left leg crossed over, so my left leg's on top, and my left foot is going to go to the right as I turn my head the opposite way. Inhale, let the belly rise. Out, breath release. So inhale, let the belly rise up to the ceiling. This is a stretch, good for lymphatic as well. Exhale, draw the belly back in. And again, inhale, let the belly rise. Out, breath. Back to centre. Well done. So I'm crossing my other leg over, so my right leg's crossed over. I'm taking my right foot towards the left, turning my head the right way. Yeah, to the right side. Inhale, I'm letting the belly rise up to the ceiling. Out, breath release. Inhale, let the belly rise. Out, breath release. 2 more. Last one. And back to centre. Well done. Just take the soles of the feet together, just into butterfly. Just little butterfly until you're just rocking the knees up and down, just bouncing them up and down. And then just bring the legs back into tabletop. And I want you to take your right hand and thread it underneath the right calf, grabbing the right foot. And likewise the other side. Yeah. So just like a happy baby. Happy, 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 happy talk. And then just talk. I love watching babies when they're like this. Yeah. Beautiful. Well done. Okie doke, let's turn over onto our sides. Okay, we're not doing our thread one today. All I want you to do, we're going to do some side leg, but I just want you to, you feel very mellow this, but don't worry, it's still a nice little stretch. I just want you to follow your gaze up to 12 on an imaginary clock. And then I just want you just to take your arm back, flipping the wrist. And then back to centre. Yeah, so keep the hips anchored down. Really nice these yoga. I wish I had more of them actually, they're brilliant. And just up. And then over. And back. Well done, that's it. We're going to, the other one's that one, can you remember where you turn round? But I don't want to overstretch everything today. Now we're just going to literally just bend, or you can just lay as you normally do in your side leg. Bend the bottom knee and just lift up the bottom waist. And we're going to lift, we're going to do the hard bit first. So we're going to circle for 6, circle for 5, circle for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, we're going to circle back, circle, 2, and 1. And then we're just going to drop and lift, drop and lift, drop for 3, drop for 4, 4 more, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, and just pulse for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And then we're going to circle the ankle, circle it, try and make the circle as big as you can, circle back. Good, well done. And then just bring the heel into the bum, take a nice breath in. All about feeling good Friday morning, guys, but don't go too crazy. And then just come onto your back, take the leg you've just been working, lift it into tabletop, just flex and point the foot, flex and point. Again, really good for the lymphatic system this. Yeah, just forward and back, in and out, in and out, in and out. And then use the hand to visually push that inner knee towards the opposite shoulder. Take the other hand opposite and just pull it inwards. And you should feel a really lovely stretch through the bum. Take the hand that's on the outside of the lower thigh, take it to the shoulder. The hand that's on the outside lower ankle, take that to the outside thigh and just go into a supine spine. Make your breath deep, inhaling, let the belly rise. Out, breath release. 2 more. Last one. And just gently in, just take a little knee to chest. And beautiful. Get over to the other side or wherever you want. I'm just going to come up into a roll up. And then come onto the other side. Yeah, I'm going to have to train over these yoga matters. They're really lovely. So again, let's just take it into that nice open arm. So if you don't feel anything, so it's not about, stretches are not about going, oh my God, I'm so tired. They should feel nice as well. So again, if you just kind of focus on always have a cushion ready, I should tell you that, guys, just so you've got a bit of comfort. So if you look at your thumb, push your hip bone into the mat, and then you're just following it. If you don't have a cushion, sometimes it can feel a bit uncomfortable on the neck. And then you just let your arms, so all you're doing is creating a bit of a stretch through the pectoral wall. You can have a little flip of the wrist, which it's a little bit kind of nervy that, but a little bit like the sciatic nerve stretch we do through the leg. And then back again. The nice thing about this is the hips keep anchored down, whereas this one, when you do this one, sometimes the hips can roll a little bit, which we don't really want. And it can be a bit intense for people who are tight in the pecs. And then just, and then over. Beautiful. Back to centre. Keep that bottom knee bent, lift up the bottom waist, find that gap, keep the core tight, lift, circle for 8. 6 it was, wasn't it? Sorry. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Circle back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Lengthen again a bit more. Drop and lift for 10. For 9. For 8. For 7. For 6. For 5. morning? Do I shoes? 3, 2, 1. Hi Joe, if you're doing the recording. And then pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And just circle, big circle. Oh, mine went then. Did you hear it? My ankle area. Circle back. Don't neglect your ankles, guys. 2, 3, and 4. Well done. Just pull the thigh backwards, heel into the top, into the bum. Well done. Back to centre. Yeah. And again, just take that leg up just into tabletop. Point and flex. Point and flex. Point, flex. So all we're doing when we're moving the joints is just proprioception, yeah? We want the joints the messages to the brain to tell us that, and then in and out, that our joints are mobile and move. Yeah, otherwise the brain starts getting blurred and pain signals go quicker. You can have a couple of little circles. Circle back. You can make it really slow if you find a sticky bit. And then lengthen that leg. Imagery, that knee pushes towards the opposite shoulder, and then this we just pull in. Yes, just pull in. And then the hand that's sort of here comes to shoulder height, the hand that's at the lower calf, and we just bring it into supine spine. Brilliant, guys, well done. And then last but not least, we're just going to take the feet, walk them a little bit away, so they're not up here somewhere, a little bit away, very gentle hip flexor stretch, and we're just going to gently turn the hip and the foot in towards the mat and let the knee follow. Yeah, so you're just getting a little bit of an opening. And again, take some lovely breaths in and out. You can do fast breaths, like a little belly breath, that kind of thing. Or you can just do a nice inhale, let the belly become big. Out, breath release. And again. You see, it's good to have a good pelvic floor, guys, because I want you to go for a wee for about 45 minutes. And then just bring the knees into chest. Oh. What is it about getting older, ladies? You can't go more than an hour without running away. And then come over onto your front. And then just gently tuck the toes, walk the hands back a little bit, take it into that downward dog, little walks, little walks. Yeah, you can hold one heel down, feel the stretch. Hold the other heel down. Soften the knees and gently back to centre. Thank you.